sell drugs and you're making cash. You got it quick and you spend it fast. You got a life on your own and a brand new home. Drive a Benz, a vet, and a super dope bro. Life is high, the way you're living. You're always taking and never giving. It's the same story told every day. All money's good money, so let's get paid. Suave and debonair, cool and clean, but willing to kill like it ain't no thing. Can't comprehend how the money's made. Suckers to the side, cause it might get sprayed. Smoking drugs, man, you must be crazy. Although the smoking age is from 10 to 80. Life is life, but life ain't long. To pass the test, man, you gotta be strong. Too high. Too high. Riding, siding up and down the block, getting harassed by the cops cause you're selling rocks. Keys after keys, pounds after pounds. Warrants are issued and you can't be found. The coolest could ever get. Somebody came up short, you had to make a hit. You can't slow down, man, you're getting faster cause you're in the game. You gotta master. Sometimes you wanna stop but you're stuck. Find yourself under with a couple of bucks. Punks wanna front, yeah, and pull a fast one. Try to get ill and bad, you gotta blast one. Watching your back, jack each and every day. You're in the game of games, so don't play. A job well done cause you're doing well. The money is cool, but it's a living hell. Too high. It's too high for me, man. Too high. Your record's clean and they had to fix it. Brought your ass in on a traffic ticket. Took you downstairs for interrogation. Not a word to the cops, no cooperation. Still no words as time flew by. The only thing you said was, can I loosen my tie? Cops understood that you wasn't talking, and the chief said, boy, I guess you're walking. You went to the desk and got all your things, like your dope truck, jewelry, and diamond rings. Walked outside and jumped in the porch while giving high five to your buddy on the porch. Doing the do is what you do best. No need to get dressed cause you're looking fresh. You're coming up the street and the boys are outside washing and waxing your other ride. Too high. Too high. Too high.
Next stop, Delancey Street. Step lively and watch the closing doors.
But I'm an entertainer. People call me Jane, but my real name is Dana. I came here just to put you on, cause I'm taking the rap thing world by storm. In the rap I've made a change that no other outlet can claim. Now what I've done will make you laugh, so don't you ever be offended by the words I pass. I'll make you tickle, make your butt wiggle. You'll tell your friends and they'll chuckle and giggle. Now this little story called Delancey Street is the place where clothes are bought and people meet. Each city has a place that's quite the same, even though it might go by a different name. Delancey Street, Delancey Street, Delancey Street. The story can't be beat. Well, I went to Delancey Street to buy some wares, even though I already had on fresh gear. Going to the store to buy a Kango, I took out my wallet and my money roll. When three females walked up to me, there was a white, a black, the other Chinese. The white girl said, my name is Dawn and I love of your year by Louis Vuitton. The black girl said, my name is Jane, and she couldn't keep her hands off the fresh gold chains. The Chinese girl, her name Sue Chi, she was fogging up the 86 Gucci's. I thought they wanted to conversate, then they all pulled out a 6-shooter tray 8. 3 fresh females, who would have thought? Since they tried to rob me, I almost got caught. I stood there for a minute, tried to concentrate. I tried to think of a way for me to escape. No one in sight, one thing to do. You mean you ran day to day? Then right I flew up the block and through an alley. Yo, I go off my fresh new valley. I ran through some water and some dogs, but I don't give a damn, I wouldn't be there, Vic. Oh no, not me, not while I had feet. So then I dipped over to Orchard Street, around the corner, past the brick house, and right in back of me, drooling from the mouth. Yes, them 3 females in hot pursuit. Then all of a sudden they began to shoot. I thundered, all the shots thundered. Where did you run? That's what I wondered. So confused, my head still in the wind. A sign up the street that read,
Yo, Big, what's up, bro? Yo, man, you ready to spread some peace? Yeah, I'm ready to spread some peace, man. Yo, man, we got Donna D and DJ Epic in the back. Yeah. Yo, Money, man, why don't you go ahead and drop that science on them? Man, yeah,
down here they came, just as plain as day. Running down the street like read the hard way.
When we begin our introduction, don't you ever say never. When we move the crowd, affirmative and clever. Right, we're poets, so we got to show it. Knowledge is on our side, so we know it. In just in case you're ignorant to our facts, we done thrown out tweets, so we're on attack. For fortunate fame, with the 4-hour brain, and when we gain happiness, no, we won't complain. Hit it, period. Capital startup, a new sentence. Epics in effect until you represent this lyrical genius to catch it in the moderation for those who enjoy his witness to say so. Get up high, do it, y'all. Get on the dance floor and have a ball. If the crowd's not moving, we get upset. Or is this wrong? DJ Epic is bread and Donald D's in the face. How much we get for this, my brother? G for 12, class actions back. Lots of girls on my tick just cause I make money. Sight, I ain't no funny. So listen to the teacher cause I ain't no dummy. More for your money. A disbelief for good-hearted skin. Prejudice is beneath a cover of front priority. Relation to life is put to work, hidden in automation. Be all you can be, but it's be top secret you'll sooner see. Cause the world's going blind to humanity. A high level of possibility. Down in the gutter, physically and mentally. Capitalize money, not use it to mentally. Like any kind, into others not good enough. Physical shit, the earth just had enough. Furthermore, race is race, we are here together. Live and let live, world peace should be treasure. Power on the side, what we used to night. Ignorance is the cause of interracial fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, backed by Popular Demand, MCIB, and the Beat Creators. Ladies and gentlemen, this beat is gonna be kicking. If you want your tickets, like that outside, in only fashion, and you will get to see the greatest show on earth. MCIB and the Beat Creators. I'm telling you, they're together forever. Rock together, yeah, we got me like two peas in a pod. To be created like a wizard, I feel like a god. You say we'll never ever rock you, well, I say that we will. Slam my mic into the wall and tend to beat a rate bill. Meaner than a Python, cause we're singing the most. I didn't come here for the bragging, I just came to boast. I spread the words of what I'm saying so you people can see. It's not a love song, baby, it's an RSP. I'm destructive and disruptive with my hip-hop noise. Never losing my cool, always maintaining my poise. Because I'm bigger and bolder, better and better than you. And I'm the greatest grand ruler, the two-man chew. See, if you say I don't convince you, I won't get mad. It's just a sign that you wish you had the talent I have. Whether your name is Charlene or if your name is Heather, I'm telling you this, it's time to rock. on the record is the beat creator, the drum machine master, rhythm originator. It doesn't take much for me and him to be greater than any sucker rappers who wanna debate her. We're always devastating when we come into collision and showing off our skills with the depth and vision. But if you're being stubborn and you still don't wanna listen, I pull out my mag, make a ballistic incision. It's really not a threat, it's just a promise I make, cause I can devastate a demon and cause it to break right down into tears like a kid at school. Cause I'm the bully in this story and I know the rules. So if you really wanna challenge my supremacy crown, you best prepare me for some static. Get used to my round. Whenever we're getting busy, people gather around to see how we rock together, cause they know that we're down.
Everybody listen up and pay attention. I got a girl and I've got to mention why she's the only girl for me. Tell her why. It's just true, that's the way it be. Yeah, forever and ever I sing my song. She's my girlie, never does me wrong. We hold hands in the park, make love in the dark. When I'm feeling down, when she can be the spark. That baby, you're the only girl that matters to me. Is a feeling that I can't describe. But why? 'Cause girl, you're the only thought that's on my mind. Yeah, tell me, baby, that girl, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. Whenever I was afraid, you helped me over my fears. All the fuss and commotion, but we still had devotion. Then you hit me with your magic potion. I was tripping for days, I couldn't think of a phrase to tell you how I love you in so many ways. I bought you diamonds, roses, ropes, and rings. But the best that I can do is let Cool G sing. No changes, but nothing will change my love for you. I'll tell you one thing, baby. What? The love that I have won't hide, and I want you for the rest of my life. But why? 'Cause girl, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. Yeah, tell me, baby, that girl, you're the only thought that's on my mind. Again, but we done crushed it, not totally on this one, believe it. Oh, alright, cause I'm a redder. Any fly girl, Mr. Leader, go-getter. Who balls a redder? My name's a redder. I'm down to you, Doctor Who, you know you're a redder. Man, I'm a redder, but I'm a redder. All my demands, best believe he's a red tread. But I'm a redder, but I'm a redder, but I'm a redder, mistake. Got to get ready, masters of the ceremonies rockin' steady. With the sound that makes you do your thing, so get up because it's time to swing. We don't get down, move around and get loose. Move to the groove cause you know it's got juice. This is the time and the time is now. Girl shake cause I know you know how. Because I'm a redder man, but I'm a redder jam. Now I'm a redder Mercedes, I'm Larry DJ, and the music will play each and every night. I'm a redder, so long I got the soul, but I said I'm getting better. With Grand Pooba and who and my crew and I get you all mine and show man possess. I said it got class on kicking ass.
little girl, oh man, I could not
Forget her.
I take out my pen, yo man, I'm on her. She said I'm getting worse, but I'ma think I'm getting
better.
Now if you don't know, say down, this is a redder.
He's a redder.
Yo man,
He's a redder.
Redder.
Any fine girl, they go get her. John is a redder. Who about the redder? That's a redder. Who is a redder?
King T's drunk again.
yo, check this out.
I want to dedicate this song to all the motherfuckers out there that perpetrating. King T, man, what is this, man? What is this? Some cool shit for the King's anthology. And when I'm done, don't expect no apology. Stupid motherfuckers should have stepped when I warned them. I'm from the boondocks of Compton, California. I'm just anxious to whoop some ass. I went to high school, but I flunked every class. So what makes you think I give a fuck about respect? I put your bitch in check, and I bet you won't run up. Son of a punk and a bitch too. I should've did a drive-by on you and your crew. Cause y'all be popping some shit that's unheard of. For you, what's the word? Whack. It's murder, son. When I be crushing your hood with a passion. And I ain't talking that Action Jackson. When I come, you better run for ammo. Or get played like a fucking piano. And yo, we got my homeboy Ice Cube in the house from the motherfucking Lynch Mob. What's up, nigga? And yo, Ice Cube, I heard you was singing now, man. What's up? Yo. Don't rate me, but I don't sing, motherfucker. I kick shit with the king, motherfucker. Ice Cube will clock the cash, rock the mask. And if you run up, I'll suck your ass. And watch that eye get swollen. Bad eyes. Cause I'm playing punk niggas like Beethoven. So bust the cap or swing and die. Fuck Gil Brenner, it's still the king and I. That's me. Cause where I'm from, the sun don't shine. So one time over only bust one rhyme. But I bust one more for the suckers. Last year I was ruthless, now I'm lynching motherfuckers. And you'll see in a tree and season crews. Now they looking for me, King T and Pooh. Now every nigga that cross me's the brown. Cause I play their ass like a fucking piano. Check this out, we got my homeboy Breeze in the motherfucking house from the LA Posse, and he got some shit to holler. Come on, man, bust this shit. Well, I'ma take the mic like it was a jack move. Run with the beat as long as the track moves. Hot ass lava organized like a seminar. Serve you, your crew, him, and them and all. Couple of rap saps who think they can get but you slipped and shit, so nitwit just skip the nuts. Killing your high hopes, watching your right nose better walk a chalk line. Now fucking a tight. Slicker, thicker, quicker than others, then I stop swift. Shift from first to fifth while you stop to shoplift. Take the mic stand whenever the duty calls. If I bust a nut for every rhyme I had, I get blue form. Serious a drama, I'ma watch and say me too. You're shorter than me, shoot. Your rhymes are see-through. You're nothing like GQ transparent. I made it apparent. I'm here to wax and tax the incoherent. Cause D-R-E-E-Z-E will easily remain to be a top MC. When you see me, I wear a beanie and not a Kango. Now you got played like a fucking piano.
Party animals can get more than a taste of this jam, so they can say, damn, is this the grand, hard as a ram? Yes, I'm back with this track for track, assault, attack, all on the bass I can find on the rack on this beat. Now it's a unique technique, cause I can move, the formula's simple, man, it's not intricate. turn down the bass. Don't even think of it. Jams like these were made to shake the place. Shout out the new rap anthem. Somebody crank up the bass. Now it's demanded and leader of the stranded. And the rhymes, they intertwine with the beat and make a bind that is blowing up minds. The punks out there, it dismantles. Check the sample, made to trample. An example of grand talent. All the cuts are good, but this cut is talent. The bass is rocking all ducks who are mocking. Now they want stock in the grand man, they're clocking and shocking. Always in my face, saying, yo, Grand, how did you crank up the bass? It's a simple explanation, cause king means sire. So I make beats that go a step higher, because the leader has to set the pace. So shout it out worldwide. Somebody crank up the bass. The place set straight, soft weak back brothers who think they are great. I say weak back because I mean weaker. Their beats are so weak they barely get out the speaker. No trace of bass heard in the place, so the jams go on the shelf and rock by the case. So from all my cuts, you boys should learn a lesson. The year is 88, the quarter's in session. So as I leave you with this little taste, tap the DJ on the shoulder and tell him crank up the bass.
equipment is on.
And the second MC said,
Yo man, you're right. And someone been tampering with my mic.
and the third MC said,
I need some sleep and solo good plans.
The 42 beat.
they went upstairs to talk about and discuss about who could be messing with their stuff. When they got upstairs,
What's this?
I don't know.
Look at her, she's good to go.
he was like, girl, she was sound asleep. She suddenly woke up and hopped to her feet. Who are you?
Who are you?
What the MCs requested. My name is Rita Love, and let me suggest that we have a party boogie battle all night. And the three MCs said,
Why?
because I got your tables, your mic and your beat, and she smiled confident with the fresh gold piece. And the first MC said,
Come on.
as the other two MCs straight MC born. And the other two MCs said,
Let us do it.
they put up a wall, but she broke right through it. Now it's just her and more through the break of dawn. They battled all night with their MC song. They raged in hell and sounded real well, but then the last MC finally fell. She opens up the door for me when you want more. She went inside and closed the door.
Hey, who's that guy walking down the street? He's got a funky chill walk that can't be beat. He stood a little under 5'10", was known for saying things like play it again. There's no mistaking this dude, he stood like a stogie, and so it goes, the legend of Bogey. The legend of Bogey. The legend of Bogey. The legend of Bogey.
It started back then when I played the Duke and Hollywood realized I wasn't a fluke. I came out real tough. My name was Man T. It was only 20 minutes, but I stole the scene. So I tightened up my lip. It worked real good. Started clenching my teeth. It became a natural hood. I played every role, even with those kids. Before you know it, I was making my bid. But through all my notoriety, now and back then, what they remember most is play it again.
He said play it again, he said play it again. What they remember most is play it again. He said play it again, he said play it again. What they remember most is play it again.
Well, I wasn't so big, but I still stood tall, and nothing could separate me and the call. I got into scenes that were all too scary and made a big deal of the missing strawberries. I played with the biggies like the great Eddie G, Sweet B. Davis, and that feisty Cagney. But through all my notoriety, now and back then, what they remember most is play it again.
He said play it again, he said play it again. What they remember most is play it again. He said play it again, he said play it again. What they remember most is play it again.
Now I know I never knew a dame that didn't understand anything but a smack in the face or a bullet from a 45. And dry up, sweetheart, you know, for that ad. Add it extra dry?
That's not really him.
Shut up, I needed a line. But from a petrified forest to Africa's queen, and all they can think about is that one scene? It's driving me nuts.
Yo, Sub Rock coming back. Word up. Take this out to my man Rob Swinger, Hot Dog, Dinky, Manager Butt, F. Lover, fam, Dr. No. There we go. It's the Hitman, yes, the Hitman, yo, you know it. The thirst quencher, the man on the sequencer. He was scared to kick a 16 bar. He's not a rap star, not saying that I am, but on the jam. I'm gonna kick a little, not a Dr. Seuss riddle. No cats in hats, boxing some socks. But to the DJ jocks, check your clocks. Half past what? Time to bust nut. Not a pistachio, he uses a Casio keyboard and a Tascam board to cook in the B50. Get nifty, born with the gift. Time to get tipped. Not with the manufacturing of a spliff. He never rode one, never sold none. The beats give me the high that brought fame to us. And how we gonna kick it, huh? Just the two of us. Been dope since he came out the shaft of his pop's foot. Yes, sir. Yo, he shot it and he plopped it in the uterus, and they knew this about me was gonna be a dope MC. When I get on the mic, my windpipe strikes and ignites a lyric. When you hear it, you fear it and like. Chubb is not a man that gets soup like Campbell. I'm the man with the plan of my jams out. Like a whore in the store, hardcore and more. On the tour, making money you never saw. I don't like dreaming, never ever beam, and never involved with girls like scheming or skiing or toboggan sledding, cause I'm shredding. Any thoughts of a wedding to Helen Keller? Listen to the rules, and me and Hitman Howie T is all about coolin'. She went buck wild, scream, yell, hollered. I told her I love her, and then she did a solid. Did it real good like a nice girl should. Buff polish, waxed up the hood. Yo, Hitman Howie T, you should have seen her on me. She got all Vanessa Del Rio on me. But after she stepped, cause I had nothing left on the Martin Butler tip, yes, half step. But yo, cousin Howie T and me, our love is all about making a dope LP that will crush and sell and bum rush. Don't hush, how we gonna do it, huh? Word up, Chubb came back hard. Yo, peace to my homegirl, Lady Suzanne, you know what I'm saying? My mom, sis, Crystal, Hitman Howie T, my boy Robbie D. You know what I'm saying?
My Gucci towel and I jumped in the shower. Placed the bar of Gucci soap in the palm of my hand. I only used the Gucci bar because I'm the Gucci man. It was coming very close to 6:33, so I rinsed the soap off of my body. Took my Gucci towel and I dried myself off. Slipped on my Gucci underwear, then I broke off into my room to find my fingernail clippers sat on my bed. Took off my Gucci slippers, put my argyles on, and grabbed my toothpaste, wrapped my Gucci belt around me to keep my pants in place. Back to the bathroom, that's where I was headed. Slipped on my linen shirt and my bulky knit sweater. Just a touch of cologne, not to knock someone out with the smell, because that's not what it's all about. Changed my socks and shoes for another pair. Looked at myself in my wall-to-wall mirror. While I was in the mirror, I cleaned off my frames. Then I got my Gucci brush and brushed in my waves. A single gold chain around my neck so I could look nice. Put my Gucci tie on. It's not too tight now. I thought about the way I looked again. It'll suffice to cut my brand new Gucci briefcase and pulled off the price. I knew down in school I would be J.U.I.'s. Took a last look.
Are you ready?
Quite. My house and guess what I saw? Yes, it was her, the girl next door. She said, why go through the hassles of public transportation? Come to my house to get a real education. In her eyes, I could plainly see that this girl clearly wanted me. So I took her offer into consideration and went to a house without hesitation. When I walked inside, it smelled like dead fishes, roaches crawling in the sink because she forgot to do the dishes. From this smell, you know I had to be free. I said to myself, this is no place for me. No offense, but this time I'll pass, because the girls are fresher in my science class. So I told this girl that I would see her later. Took 2 steps and dipped to the elevator. She chased me down the hall and pinned me to the wall. She was tall, the biggest girl I ever saw. I slipped away and kicked her in the shin. Jumped in the elevator then took a deep breath to clear my mind. But like a lot of other girls, she was almost my kind. She was tall but fine, definitely a 9. But Joe off the street, a really good find. She was messy, so we cannot swing this time. Speaking of which, I took my watch for the time. Then it dawned on me as I reached the first floor. Gucci graduated the year before.
some are kinda dumb, so they confuse with James Brown. They use the same rap sound. Bandit, I'm an outlaw, dangerous as a hacksaw. When we can see trespass my town, I turn my power on, then cut them suckers down. Word to the wise, funk is what I'm speaking, quote unquote. Dope lyrics are peaking the charts. From my start, I've been musically inclined. EKE life, put some power to this rhyme. Spin bad, the supreme spin skills as funk. Combined with Bandit's rhyme, we can funk it up, get up, get up. On recording racks, can't match it to the sound that's coming off the wax. Sudden impact, increasing in due time. The hardest prepare for a tour that scare the rap artist. That's Bandit, and I'll end it. The funk to spin bad makes DJs pretend that it won't make it, but we'll take it. Grammy bound, dope sound party people just stand around and get involved. Give a standing ovation as sudden impact rocks the whole nation. The beat is slamming, you know it's great, but now I'm gonna cool out. Spin bad, bring in the break, the break. The bass kicks hard, vibrating the walls, tumbling down to the sound as the bass line calls. Spin bad, the spectacular, too damn great. Venom flows from his palm like a poisonous snake. The flare in my eyes releases streams of steam. I punk perpetrators till they scream. Have you seen the dope? You see? That's speaking of me to give the definition. BANDIT, fans stand around as I'm pursuing it. Bandit stands for badass nigga doing it. Nevertheless, we just ever the best. Realize in my eyes that I'm just tied with the funk mysteriously. We do it seriously. You whack and sees, you cannot get a piece of me. Sudden impact on the move, we pump it up, spin bad together. We can funk it up. Alright, spin bad, check this out, check this out. I want you to show all these fools out here what we want. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what we want, spin bad. Alright, spin bad. Tell them what you jam off of, Now that you're jamming, boy, it's evident that you need it, Alright, spin bad, break it on down, alright.
Don't be a punk. We look you in your eye and dish your face and told your sister and your mama that you was disgraced because you won't fight back. All you do is run. The other night we got drunk and you ran with the gun, but we still got loose. We're not trying to brag because there never was a time when the crew got fragged. And this is from the crew going out to you. The next time we have static, this is what you do. Fight back. Don't be a punk. Fight back. Don't be a punk. On the train on my way downtown, when homeboy entered acting just like a clown, and another got on and started to grin, and that's all that it took for a fight to begin. He walked over to the guy and said, "You're laughing at me?" And then he put him in the yoke and kicked the kid in his knee, and then he punched him in his stomach. Out his eye came a tear. I couldn't keep it to myself. I said loud and clear, "Fight back." Don't be a punk.
Full of complications. You go to school, you get an education, never realizing the diff or limitation if you don't get a job or a fresh occupation. With your parents, there's no communication. You feel a lot of fear, a lot of frustration, knowing your only destination is to be a nobody in this population. So you set ahead with your I can't do, leaving your troubles behind and all your hard time blues, because becoming an adult can leave your mind in a twirl when you think you know it all in a mad world.
In the Southland,
you know what?
It's kind of ill out here, boys, to be some mad world.
Nobody really seems to understand it, but yo, everything's bugged.
In Studio City, the 1st of August. Robertson has eluded police for 6 weeks before his arrest in Hollywood last night.
You know what, man? That's what happens when you chill in the man world.
Look at Ethiopia and what do you see? I said you can't tell the children from the elderly. And when you look in the eye, all you see is peace. Cause from the agony they want to be released. You see they're fighting for their lives with every breath against famine, disease, and the cloud of death. Now this was once a mighty nation, but then came the plague that they call starvation. Now the stomach feels the pain, shocks the brain, all because one day it decided to rain. And the land is dry while the mothers cry, and the baby that are born to die. See this life on their faces, dust in the air. The attitude we take is I don't care, but I guess it hurts me more than any other. That's not a kid, that's my little brother. Death is walking the nation, taking boys and girls, and all I say to myself is it's a mad, mad world.
I looked down and he had his 9mm in his hand. There was nothing soft about him. I didn't even know him. I mean, there was no doubt. He took my 45 and put his underneath the seat. And I knew I was going to get hit. I knew I was going to get shot.
It's a mad, mad world, whether poor or rich, because you're living with the problems that you're trying to ditch. I mean, your daughter is an addict, your husband is left, you have to pay from the bill of your 60 son's death. Mentally abused, day in and day out, your stress point fills up. You're ready to shout, but let me tell you a little something that will not work, cause all you will find out are more problems that hurt. Can't pay for your rent, so you try to hide, and when that doesn't work, you commit suicide. And now who has the problems? Your little girl. And do you know why? Cause it's a mad, mad world.
It seems incredible that the veteran crew of Northwest Flight 255 could have failed to extend wing flaps at takeoff. So basic a flying procedure. And on at least 11 occasions over the last 5 years, according to government records, pilots came close to accidents because of precisely that kind of wing flap error.
Let's take for example the Vietnam War. The jungle never told them what for. Some thought that they be heroes, but their destiny was bound. A lot are still missing. Today's topic, people in your neighborhood. Do you know them as well as you should? The Bible said, love thy neighbor. But most neighbors have the strange behavior. I'm gonna drop facts in 3 loads. See if this relates to you in these episodes. They have a woman, her name's Mary. She has 5 kids and they don't know the daddy. Running around the streets like some teenager. She's over 40 and thinks she has flavor. Now Mary gets a welfare check and her 5 children, they get neglected. Because Mary's going out tonight, she's gonna find her a man that makes her feel right. Oh, the kids, they're looking bummy. Mary likes to go out and spend the money. Get drunk and find a man to call a boss. He like to walk around the house in his drawers, eat the food and lay around all day. The bills come around, he don't pay, they get into fights. It's not right. Her and the children come to my house to spend the night. Now my mom's gotta put up with the sad and gloom. 5 dirty children sleeping in my bedroom. The house ain't big enough for the 8 of us. I don't mean to fuss or even cuss, but you know I feel sorry for the floozy saying to herself. He used me, it's your own fault. Blame yourself. If you ask me, you need to get some help. Problems in my neighborhood are not good, but yo, who are the people in your neighborhood? Yo man, that was Jeff, man. You got some more of that? Yeah, Jeff, I got lots more. Alright, check this out. I'm about to walk down here to the store, so once you come to me, I'll walk in the kitchen with a alert. Alright, bet, let's do that. Yo, Alex, what's up, bruh? They have a store right around the corner, and don't you know that it's run by a foreigner? Take your money, give you the cold shoulder. People in the hood all say they're taking over. A little kid go to the store to get some cigarettes. He get the cools with the change he forgot to get. Bring it home and his mom jumped on his case. She thought he lied and she slapped the boy in his face. Not knowing that the foreigner could have kept the money. She talked to him, but she know he acted funny. What's the reason? She's in debt, a lot of beer and cigarettes. She got him credit. Instead of paying, she sent the kid to the store. The foreigner realized she don't come anymore. The
man is stupid cause she know the boy is a son, and now her young son become the victim. Now the boy smack dab in the middle. An easy rhyme now is turning to a riddle. See if you can figure what trigger the foreigner that said there's a broke ass. They talk about us behind our backs in that foreign language. Now who's the Mac? Problems in my neighborhood are not good. But yo, who are the people in your neighborhood?
This is the MC system. This is only a test. You remember party people? Like I said, this is only a test. I'll let you take a little story how I first started when I was living up north. So party people in the place, please shut your face and listen while I start to go on. Now when I was a baby, this might sound crazy, but my first toy was a mic. I started singing and rhyming, then my mama and dad said, damn, that boy is hype. So I performed at a jam with the mic in my hand to rap cause I was chose. Then my mama said, please, we are going free, and I rocked everybody froze. Then my father said, son, you are the one with the talent of an MC rocker. Then my mama named me free since I like to wear white. My father named me the doctor. In the place to be, we got MC Doctor Free. What up, burning up the party, ready to be those who I've got a habit when every mic that I touch, sucker MCs will blush because I'm too much. Sucker MC, well, you got me yawning. Your super rhymes are really boring. You on the battle cause you think you got the glory. Take 3 aspirins and call me in the morning. We on the mic, I'll rock the house. I can even rap and even shout. I can even rap really, really slow. Then I'll beat up the rhyme and make the crowd go, we got MC Doctor Free. What up, burning up the party, ready to be those who I've got a habit when every mic that I touch, sucker MCs will blush because I'm too much. Too much. Now when I'm at the party, the people party hardy. I don't smoke tea, but I do drink Bacardi. Sucker MCs, please don't get smarty. My name is Dr. Freeze, not Laura and Hardy. The beat is fast with the rhythm and tab. You trying to buy my beat, so I wanna kick your excuse me, party people, but I get real hype when my hands are on the tables and my voice is on the mic. MC Doctor Free. What up, burning up the party, ready to be those who I've got a habit when every mic that I touch, sucker MCs will blush because I'm the place to be. What up,
got that back on wall.
I've got a habit when every mic that I touch, sucker MCs will blush because
Hey girl, can I rock your world? This is MC Drew, so stop calling me Earl. Why don't you come with me back to my home? Me and you in my crib, chilling all alone. We can start the night off with a sip of wine, but we can finish with some sex.
Damn, girl, you're fine.
Yo, what's up with that? Don't you see me talking? You sucker motherfucker, better keep on walking. I see you jocking girls every weekend night, so you better step off or we're gonna have a fight. I'm the king of the mic, you're a thief in the night. The only pussy you can handle is a pussy this tight. Carol said you couldn't fuck, then she into it, but damn, that motherfucker got the big ass nuts. He got big nuts. Funky. You got big nuts. Nasty. Hey, got big nuts. Hey, listen to the man. The girl says you got big nuts.
girls in the club like to talk about you. I'll even tell you what they said if you want me to. Yo, homeboy, what the fuck they say? You got King Kong nuts and they don't play. They said you took her home for a night of romance. She didn't know about your nuts, that's why she took the chance. She closed the bedroom door to make sure there's no witness. Turned down the lights and got down to business. Her on the bottom and you on top. She was in so much pain that she made it stop. The pain didn't come from a beautiful fuck. You boot the girl thighs with your big ass nuts. You got big nuts. You got big nuts. You got big nuts. Big nuts. Big ass nuts. You got big nuts. Big, brown, and round. When you walk the streets, your nuts drag the ground. Stop smiling, homeboy, what can you get with 84-pound nuts and a 1-inch dick? You got big nuts, and your dick is small. The girls got it written down on the bathroom wall when you were born. The doctor didn't slap your butt, he balls up his fist and he punched you in the nuts. You got big nuts. Thing I do. Thing I do. You got big nuts. Thing I do. Don't be funny. You got big ass nuts. Thing I do. Thing I do. Don't be funny.
Yes, yo, you don't stop, you can't, you won't, don't stop. The body rock, now I'm booming like a bottom, swinging like a pendulum. These rhymes are mine, I'm never gonna lend you them. Not for a minute, a second, a fraction. You don't have to be a brainiac to know subtraction. Take me away from you and you're left with nothing. My name is Poetry, and your name is what? And yo, let me tell you something, my man, you need to stop it. You're messing up the rap game with that garbage you release. You ought to let it rest in peace, cause on the real tip, Skip, you sound deceased. Yep, dead. Now that's a better way to say it. If I was a DJ, word to mother, I wouldn't play it. I go through the sack from the front to back and then subtract the whack and put the rest of it back. Then I'd find every jam you ever made, line them up somewhere, stomp them. Word. That's why.
Thing I do. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. Don't be funny. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. Don't be funny.
Now let's say for instance, just for example, someone who doesn't like rap decides to sample it, turns on his radio, and the first thing he hears is you. You know what that man's gonna do? Click. We just lost a listener. Could have been nobody, or it could have been Kissinger. So just listen, let me put it in perspective. If I'm wrong, I'm open for corrective criticism. Why? I can take it like a man. The rap game is growing, you don't fit the plan. Each song is like a brick, the industry is a building. If we don't make it strong, then tell me who will then? So just shut up, you're poisoning the airwaves. Think of the guy who should really be getting paid. Or the girl who should be in your spot. She's been down for years, people like her a lot. While you sit back wasting materials and vinyl. A songwriter, maybe the next Lionel Richie is scratching his head somewhere in Brooklyn, wondering how he's gonna ever get his foot in the door. Can't you see? Guys like you hinder guys like me, but I know what I gotta do, and I'ma do it. Set up a barricade and I'ma bust right through it. Coming out strong, kicking just like Pele. Some will disagree with motherfuckers, as they say. For the time the people heard me. My style is smooth and rather sturdy. Poetry's my name and poetry is my game. My poetry's unique, it's not the same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old sound you hear every time that you turn around. Cause I'm nicer than a mother, better than the other brothers out there trying to hold me back. I'ma tell you like this, right up and straight up and down. What? I could never be whacked. Word up, y'all. That's why.
Thing I do. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. Don't be funny. We gonna do a song. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. We gonna do a song. We gonna do a song. Thing I do. Don't be funny. We gonna do a song. We gonna do a song.
into the place and now I'm turning it out. Cause I'm a mover, shaker, for real and not a faker. Put your girl a bit on my face and try to diss me, I will take her. Cause I'm one of a kind, I'm born to rock the earth. Then I'm worth my weight in gold, go to weight my worth. Not Ducky Run, Houdini, Cool J, or Shan. My name is Marvin Young and C, and I'm a hell of a man. I got my name well known all over the place, to all 7 continents and even out to space. Cause whether flying in a plane or going out for a walk, like yeah, fucking people listen when they hear me talk. They told me time will tell, and it has told. Cause I've been rocking a microphone since I was 10 years old. Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades, a master of three. Rocking the tables, rocking the mics, I'm rocking the young lady teeth. So then yes indeed, give you what you need. Without crack, marijuana, cocaine, or speed, I don't drink or smoke, and that ain't no joke. I just picked up the microphone and start to go broke. So if you think that you can deal, get on your mic, get on the wheels of steel, and then do your thing or make the telephone ring. Cause if you dance, to dance, and if you sing, then sing. Because once I start, there ain't no stopping. Heard of hip hop, young and see it hip hopping. Mix, scratch, and blend every night and then. But I love to rock the mic when I'm around my friends. I like to go for broke cause I'm that kind of man. Yeah, I'm a die-hard rapper, yo, my die-hard fan. So in closing, I like to thank everyone, but don't touch that dial cause the rhyme ain't done. My name is My name is Now they call me young and see cause I was young when I started. People try to break, yo, that's cold-hearted. Rock the mic on every chance I get. That's why I'm making more money than the national debt. See, I came into the place here to make my name known as the commander-in-chief of the microphone. I thought I was like at first, but once I started to rhyme, they said I'm young and see, let's hear that one more time. I took the ball by the home when opportunity knocks, and I'm notoriously known as the kid that rocks. So listen to me, don't say hear me, you don't like me, you consume me. But once I finish rapping, you'll be happy that you knew me. You hear just what I'm saying? See where I am at. Cause I'm the freshest rapper out, and it's as simple as that. Yo, I'm the freshest rapper out, there's not much more I can say. I put the cap the front, the oil of the lake. I put the good and plenty bad and bad news bears. I put the Jack and Jackson, father, son in the shed. I put the mud and mud, the goose, the doc, the soup. So when I'm out on the mic, you know, you gotta believe. My name is
check it out. You know the flavor, baby. You know what I'm about. Smooth and cool with the uptown flow. Crisp, looking nigga with the curly afro. Been rocking funky rhymes for a long time. Still ain't got a deal, nigga sleeping on the skills of the fresh one. But I ain't gonna quit, you know why? Cause that's that old bullshit. Yo, everybody knows the flow, but still frontin'. Now I gotta show skills and break them all something. Word is born, it's on to the fullest. Nigga on the trigger ain't scared to pull it. I shoot for the loot, shoot to kill. I'm hitting them off because I'm on the real. But I like leather and I'm smooth like suede. I always had skills since back in the days. Standing on the avenue, spending my time. Rocking funky rhymes, selling nickels and dimes. Now I'm selling weight, and I'm heavy like D, as in dope. Fee, making money off the junkies of hip-hop. That's what I live and I die for. I write the rhymes the fly girls cry for. Flex in a Lex with a hoe have sex. Now I'm counting money, making sure it's correct. Ain't no half-stepping when I wear my Timbs. Your ass is out, and I'm all in. Feel the funk, baby. The funk, I don't fake the moves. I got a lot of money to make, and nothing can stop me. Nothing can rock me. The only thing that you can do is give me my props, G. I shoot for the loot, shoot to kill. I'm hitting them off because I'm on the real. I did my time for the crimes I committed. Busting my nine, shooting at punks, jumping up to get beat down, yeah. Yo, I'm that nigga from the street. I was making money before making records. Now I'm legit, and the wrong one to step with. Don't mess with the uptown skills. straight up, no cut, the funky raw deal. Other brothers talk but can't walk the walk like a pimp with a limp from New York. 125, I gotta kick it live and represent all my niggas that died in the drug war. A lot of niggas got shot and knocked off the block by the undercover cops. Locked down, I got 10 years flat for selling dope rhymes, but you know about that. I shoot for the loot, shoot to kill. I'm hitting them off because I'm on the rail. Yeah, for everybody that don't know, this is Marky Fresh in the 45 King. Yeah, once again it's on. Peace to my niggas uptown. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Peace to my niggas in Jersey, Redman, and peace to all my niggas locked down.
Come on, party people, let's all get down. Compton Party's got a brand new sound. Girls, get up, let me see you dance. Show off those biker pants. Now throw your hands high above your head. Here comes my homie Jazzy Red.
Something new, something different, something good to your ear hole. This beat will make you move your feet and stay in control. With the go-go swing, it rings and then brings some flavor to the funky beat while Faith sings the chorus so smooth, just like Anita. Put you in the mood to groove, cause this beat will make you get kinda hyper. Move you like a sniper, fiend like a bass head does for a pipe. So get ready for this musical phenomenal treat, brought to you in part by the LA Posse. Beat by the king, the musical conductor, and I'm the lyricist, who's the instructor. It's not a secret no more, check my metaphor. Dialects, medium, hardcore, and this is what you bargained for. Something with that go-go swing. T changed the track so Spade can sing.
Now wave your hands if you're getting paid. Some waving mine to mix masters, babe. Come on, T, let me hear you scratch. Now that's what the others are trying to match. Now break the whole track down. I'll be back with a brand new sound.
Yo, I'm a go-go fanatic, percussion choreographer, lyrical lord, and I'ma give you what you bargained for. See, I like to swing to different type of melodies, especially with a beat like this, and Jazzy Red can swing with these. Never faking the move, got moves galore. And if you want some more, then I've got more in store for you. Something you can move to and groove to. Try to keep up with me, I hope I don't lose you. See, I'm from the noble state of Texas, but I'm down in LA on a mission with my manager, Casey. Cooling in the sun, having fun for a spell. Take a trip down the Crenshaw Strip and get ill with my organization, syndicated from LA, where the real pimps, hustlers, and real players play. So you got to give credit, what credit is due to God.
We came here to rock you. Meet the homies and the rest of my crew. Go, Coco, won't you go? Come on, Spade, tell them about your homeboy. Go, CJ Mac, won't you go? Come on, Spade, don't forget about your musicians. Go, Charlie Mac, won't you go? Tell them about the engineer. Go, Bob Morris, won't you go? Go, DJ Boy, won't you go? Go, Toddy P, won't you go?
This is a special announcement from management from the Zodiac 2. Too many ugly girls are getting behind the ropes, and it won't be happening next week. Oh man, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. All the fine girls, practically $5 before 10 o'clock. No argument, alright? kinda cold tonight. Your chest is bigger than a cantaloupe that's so fresh. Sleek legs and your booty busting out your dress. Looking thin in your hair, you know it's golden brown. Put the makeup on your mug, makes you look like a clown. You know it's hard to cold with your bulldog face. A definite disgrace to the female race. Cause the skirts and babble earrings and all the cologne can't change that chisel on your face of stone. My way to Susie's room. You make my heart shine. You make my on the bone. You make it Susie, Susie. Roses, your mothers are fine. Her fingers in mine. She's special. Susie, Susie. Walk in the dark, party light up the room. She laughs while we bubble bath with fresh perfume. A 50-car parking lot. For a private garage, we got a ticket paper rate for an entourage. Old man sold up a rhyme, had it written in the sky. Saw it with my third eye, caught a natural high. See her standing on the mountain, hair waving in the breeze. After that, we even sailed all the 7 seas. Susie played a game, and you know I won it. Girl had low curves in the Indy 500 for a $1 billion figure. She wasn't even cold. We drank Dawn like we just won the Super Bowl. Woo!
Make my way to the lovely young lady from yesterday. See, it was more than just love at first sight. One look and I knew she had to be Miss Right. See, the problem is I don't want to play the fool, cause she's much more woman than the girls in school. I got to do the right thing, yeah, that's for sure, cause she won't go for a brother acting immature. I'm on a mission. Plan A, plan B. I wonder which plan is gonna work for me. I could tell that she was more than just a pretty face. That's why I made plans to meet her over at her place. I rang the doorbell of the address she gave. I was a little bit nervous, nevertheless brave. She answers the door and I make my move. I kiss on the cheek and it was time to get smooth. Brother, get smooth. The dress she had on made me look twice. The girl could wear a paper bag and she was still looking nice. Sitting down on the couch, we began to chat. I had to play it real cool because I got it like that. After slow jam was played, she was staring at me. The girl could not resist the charm of G-Love-E. So I grabbed her by the hand, singing, if you please, let's sway together like an ocean breeze. Romance began as I held her tight. Things were going so well, it had to be my night. She stopped and told me that she had to comb my hair, but that was just an excuse to get me upstairs. As we slowly wandered up, I was given a clue. Combing hair was not the only thing that we would do. Before I knew it, we were both caught up in the mood. The lights went off, yeah, and it was time to get smooth. Just watch your brother get smooth.
don't know how you do it.